I've noticed a lot of videos on YouTube recently from new riders saying how hard it is to ride a bike. And they're right, because riding a motorbike is hard work. And of course, the older you get, the harder this becomes.
Now, a lot of people might ask, why? Why does it become harder? Well, balance. You've got to balance the bike. You've got to keep your wits about you. Look out for other road users doing silly things.
A lot of people think that motorcyclists are just a bunch of lunatics riding across the countryside as quickly and as loudly as possible, scaring the living daylights out of everyone and everything. Honestly, that's mostly not true.
Riding a motorcycle can actually be pretty demanding physically and mentally.
Even if you're riding something that looks like a sofa on wheels, your brain is still working overtime. Now, I've been riding since 2004, when Kelly Holmes was winning gold, Piers Morgan got sacked from the Daily Mail, and Arsenal did a whole season undefeated. Yes, I am barefoot because, of course, I'm in the lounge. Cream carpets, no shoes. I'll put my slippers on for all those people that don't like feet, as it were. Oh, and say hello to Ethel. This is my little dog. Little Ethel. Very tired. Had a very, very busy day. Anyway, where was I? 20 years of riding. What has it taught me? Well, it's taught me to be patient with other road users. Not all the time. If the car in front of me is, going a bit too slow, rather than get stressed, just drop back. And I know that's not going to help because the car behind you will then get really close and you could pull over and you could have avoided all that stress. But then how many times do you have to pull over in one journey to stop yourself getting stressed? I also think that some motorcyclists don't help the reputation of others. So when you're tearing around, and I'm not going to say that I've never done it, but when you're tearing around, those that aren't tearing around are getting the same reputation as you because negative things stick in people's minds more than positive things. It's just the way life is, unfortunately. I've had a couple of offs, not at great speed. I won't talk any more about that. You'll see one later in the video. And countless close calls, I'd say, and well, just thousands of these. Just 20 minutes a day on a bike can have a massive impact on your mental well-being. There was a long-term study, tens of thousands of riders, and it's actually changing how neuroscientists understand the brain. Because here's the thing, when you ride, your brain is forced into what's called a flow state. That happens because of something known as cognitive load optimization. Basically, your brain is so busy processing everything: speed, balance, road conditions, traffic, sound, movement, who's doing what, who's going where, potholes, that's another good one these days, that it doesn't have space for anything else. No stress, no overthinking, no background noise, just focus.
Riding a motorbike isn't easy. And sometimes it just goes wrong.
And in a world where millions of people struggle with stress and depression, that kind of mental reset is seriously powerful. So please, the next time you see a motorcyclist, just remember, their mind is in a state of flow. And they have probably seen you before you have seen them. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Hopefully.